Good morning, ladies. How's everything going today?
Great,
Wonderful.
thank you.
Good, good. Well, coming at you from Toronto. Michelle, I know that you're coming here for
I'm
our Inside Out
coming.
Festival.
It's my
Yes, you
first
excited?
first time in Canada. I wanted to say
Wow.
Canada for some reason, which is so ridiculous, but
Well, I have to tell you, fingers crossed, the weather is finally getting better. So,
oh, nice, nice. I'm excited. I've
well,
heard
we're excited
wonderful
to
things
have you.
about Toronto.
Yeah, you'll love it, and this is a great festival too. So you will love it. You will be treated here very very well. But congratulations to the both of you for this show. It's so good. It's taken off probably in a way that you probably never anticipated. Why do you think audiences are connecting with these characters and this show so much?
Well, I think they're connecting because they're human beings and they're struggling with real issues, and I think it's also an important time for immigrant families at the forefront of TV shows, and to have these women, these brown women, telling their stories is important. And we have such a well-written show that it's honest and it's bold and it touches upon sometimes uncomfortable subjects, but like things that need to be talked about. And I think that's refreshing for audiences, which is why they're connecting with our show so much.
And it's easy to kind of create an enemy or demonize something that you don't know. And I think what we're doing is just kind of cracking open the door to our living rooms and saying, come on in, check us out, like have some food with us and really see where we're at. And that makes what Melissa was saying about humanizing these immigrant working class neighborhoods and just making it a lot easier to empathize when you know somebody or when you've seen somebody or when you really see yourself reflected in these same experiences. It creates a situation where we're all connected.
Right. What kind of response do you guys get when you're out in public or at talks or whatever it is, and fans come up to you? It's got to be so gratifying.
It is. I think what I love about the fans of the show is that they usually want to have a conversation and and they're thankful that the show exists. The one constant is like they say our show is the first time that they see themselves reflected on screen, and that is something very powerful. And we're just so honored to be a part of this show that is doing that. It's so much more than just an entertainment, a form of entertainment. It's bringing comfort and validation to people that have never seen themselves on screen.
And just showing them what they're capable of. I know even for us, it's been such a wonderful experience to see so many women on set and just, we're just telling these very human stories, but in a way that hasn't been told before with the detail and the nuances. So it's truly an honor to kind of be a part of something so wonderful because, and then seeing that people aren't relating to it just because it's a Latinx show or because we have a Latinx, almost all female writers room and all the women. It's in the end, it's really about the story and what you see on screen and seeing yourself reflected, whether you are Latinx or not. There's something really special about that.
Yeah. And I want to know how the two of you connected as sisters. Was it kind of an immediate bond in first season and then you were all comfy in season two?
It was definitely immediate.
Well, I felt really lucky because I came on, just like a week and a half before we started shooting, and I didn't know what it was going to be like. I showed up, and Melissa came and gave me a really big hug, and it was just really the warmest welcome because I didn't know what it was going to be like, and we kind of just tumbled forward from there.
Yeah, but it's great to have a co-star like Mish and to get along so well because it just makes the job so much more enjoyable and easier, and also the relationship on screen is believable. And I think that's why people are connecting to the sisters and can see themselves and their sisters or their siblings in this complicated, real relationship.
Yeah. So who wants to kind of bring us up to speed and tell us where we're jumping in on season two?
Well, we start with, we ended season one with these two sisters really unsure about, well, we started season 1 with these two sisters unsure about who they were as a family and how they fit together in this neighborhood and then as a family. And we end season 1 with them really making a decision, not only to become business partners, as Lynn puts it, but to become a family and to really
give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Give it a good one.
That's the first step, and that's what we see at the end of season 1. They're like, okay, we're gonna stay, because they were both ready to leave. Like, they were coming for the funeral, they were ready to leave, and now they're here to stay. They're back home. And in season 2, we pick up with them and their plans and their ideas of like how they're gonna make this work, how they're gonna bring the bar back up, how they're gonna make it financially
viable and able to succeed. And I think they each have their very strong ideas. Lynn
more creative.
Yes, more creative. And then Emma a lot more in like the nuts and bolts of it. And Emma hasn't really been able to trust Lynn in that specific arena because Lynn has never really followed through with anything.
Exactly. But she has that track record of not being so responsible.
She has a track record that she's fighting against now because she had an awakening at the end of season 1. And season 2 for Lynn is her really trying to be a good person and a good sister and a good business partner. She really wants to contribute and to have a purpose in this newfound relationship. And she is trying really hard to stay away from her usual self and her selfish self and her unreliable self, and she wants to demonstrate to her sister that she can be counted on and that she can contribute.
And I think one of the powerful things is that's where she starts, but where she moves into is that she realizes she has to prove it to herself. And I think a lot of us can associate with that. Like, we want our parents to be happy with us. We want, maybe our people at work or the public or whatever it is. But in the end, we have to go, we go to bed at night with our own selves. And we need to be able to close our eyes and feel like, you know what, I got that validation and it's coming from inside.
Amazing. Well, we look forward to season 2. And just before I let you go, Melissa, I do have to ask you about In the Heights because I remember seeing this on Broadway with Lin-Manuel, and I can't even imagine what it's like to be a part of this show, to make this for the big screen. Cool.
It's a dream. It's a dream. I also saw it on Broadway with Lin-Manuel Miranda starring, and then I saw it like 8 or 9 more times with the rest of the casts. I'm a huge fan of the show and of him, and just being in the room with him is very inspiring. The whole creative team, John M. Chu is directing his follow-up to Crazy Rich Asians, and he's doing such an amazing job. He has such an incredible vision that's so different from the stage version, and they're bringing it up to date. Like, it's been 10 years since it was on Broadway, and a lot has happened politically and with immigrants. And this is a story about an immigrant community. So it's going to be really powerful and really beautiful. And I'm just so lucky to get to be a part of it and to bring Vanessa to life.
But let's be honest, they're also really lucky to have you as well.
Yes. And I'm getting chills already. The goosebumps are like, oh my God, it's going to be great. Well, listen, I could talk to you ladies forever, but I know there's other people waiting to talk to you. So best of luck with everything. Mishel, we welcome you soon to Toronto.
Yes.
Melissa, good luck with In the Heights, and best of luck with Vida. You guys are terrific.
Thank you. And please, everyone, binge watch season 2, available Thursday, May 23rd on the Starz app. You're going to love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we get it here in Canada too, so everybody can see it. We're also happy to have it here. Thanks so much for your time, ladies.
Thank you.